So, today, we're going to begin things by taking care of one of the bases, the mobile command centers. And there's another thing that they have is these giant antenna things which actually block out the map. You can't see where enemies are, and you can't see where pretty much anything is. But from now on, this is pretty much how we're going to be taking out mobile command centers.
Flying high. Up to the sky.
Mm-hmm. And if that doesn't take care of everybody, I'll just do a cut, because it's just a fight. And, you know, we're going to be seeing enough of those in the story missions.
The DUP is really set up, aren't they? I mean, they've got all kinds of strongholds and mobile towers and command centers and showdowns.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive for a week.
Well, half of everything is mobile, so that I'd say that accounts for some of it. Is that a new jacket I spy?
Yes, it is. Also, a continuing tradition from the first two InFamous games, the news reports are live action, whereas everything else is just computer.
It does seem like a pointless little addition, doesn't it?
I don't know why they did it, but I'm glad they at least kept it for, because it was in the other two games. Also, the electronics store is called Cole McGee's, which is a reference to the hero of the first two games. Also, the civilians are really not designed to be sit here and be looked at for an extended amount of time, because they kind of look like crap when you do.
Plus, they all just sort of squat there at the end simultaneously.
What? A bioterrorist?
Yeah, you know, that's just a slur invented by the DUP to make people scared of conduits, man.
Look, whatever you want to call him, let's just track him down and find out what he
So
knows
that
about
one
And powers.
terrorist sniper, I'm assuming it's the guy who's got the holographic swords, right?
No, actually.
Found a body at Fifth and
Oh, so
It's the other guy.
the
promise me you'll
purple
be
neon guy?
conspicuous?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you'd think that throwing at giant-ass holographic swords from above would be that guy's bread and butter, just based on what we've seen so far.
At this crime scene, okay? Not DUPs. Now, I'm here to support you, but
So, in the good version of this mission, you can ignore the cops and stealth by, but, I mean, why not? Come on.
Cop punting.
Mm-hmm. One thing I don't like about the evil karma bomb is that it is way too easy to lose, because if you don't constantly keep up with evil actions until you've built it up, then you lose it. Now, you can kill civilians in order to keep the number the same, but killing civilians by themselves does not increase it. It keeps it from resetting, though, at least.
Started it!
you wonder why people hate bioterrorists?
People hate conduits because they've been trained.
They started it, he says, as I'm pretty sure I started it.
Because sometimes they're given no other choice.
They're all sheeple, man, I'm telling you. Yeah, it looks like we're after a purple neon guy.
Yep.
Is that, like, actively this guy's power, neon?
Yeah, actually it is.
Because, goddamn, if the rest of the video looks like this, I'm going to have a hard time seeing afterwards.
It's not this intense, and also this is probably the most intense it will be for the entire game. But yeah.
Yes, let's take a picture of a tiny bit of some of the syringe.
No, it's the guy's face.
There's your wound.
Yeah, I only noticed that there was a person at the center of all of that neon after I finished talking just now.
Flesh-eating death gaze. I wouldn't mind absorbing a little flesh-eating death gaze, right?
Delson, even if the guy who did this is a prime conduit, we still don't know if this power
Is there a reason why A Promise Kept is spelled with a K?
My first victim?
Or wait,
the guy who came up with the name
duh.
Bannerman.
I feel like a dumbass now.
Oh Oh.
Sirens, man.
I guess I'm just too used to seeing signs like that misspelled because it's cool. So I just sort of assumed. But you know what they say about assuming.
Yeah.
Make some ass out of me and the person I just killed.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't fight the DUP. There's like 4 vans there.
Oh, damn, man. 4 vans.
I mean, listen, that's way more than we've fought before, so... I think at most we've taken on 2.
Well, you destroyed 3 at once in the last showdown.
Well, I mean, I guess. Now there's also a helicopter and...
Wow. Well, hate to interrupt this little pep talk, but you got any luck with that first victim on your face database thing?
No, nothing. Victim must not have had a record.
Well, it's hard to have a record for a face that's incredibly shadowed by giant fucking neon. Hey, you just ran by one of the shards. Oh, come on.
I try not to get them during the video because it's kind of... Actually, I don't know why I try not to get it during the video. I know when I was streaming the first game, I tried not to get shards on the stream because it was easier to keep track of when I got them off stream afterwards, but I don't know what my excuse is this time.
Yeah, I mean, especially when they just run straight at you like that. Man, like they're asking for it, man.
I gave it the old college try, at least.
No, you didn't. You gave it an elementary try at best.
Well, I sort of am in the middle of recording a video, so...
Yeah, but just don't call it a college try when you didn't try at a college grade. By the way, after last time, I felt kind of bad, so... Did Skippy say anything else about the accommodations?
Yeah, he didn't appreciate it again. I don't get him.
Really? Because, I was worried about how I didn't quite know whether it was, Hellman's or Miracle Whip last time, so I decided, I looked it up online, and I saw this thing that said, Canadians like gritty coffee. And, I'm more of a tea man myself, so I just decided to go straight for the source, add a few holes to the coffee filters. Let the grit seep right in.
Yeah. I don't know. He didn't seem to appreciate it. I guess he's just not a coffee guy.
Well, he wouldn't have tried the coffee if he wasn't a coffee guy.
Oh, this is true.
I guess he's just one of those weird Canadians who's half American at heart.
Yeah.
Alright, come on, man. You said it wouldn't get that bad again.
I said... Well, I mean, it's not as bad as the last one, at least.
Looks like they interrupted this guy in the middle of, writing the promise thing again.
Actually, they did.
Yes, that's why I figured that's what had happened.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't making a joke, I was commenting on the obvious evidence in front of us.
Alright, there you go. Stand by for wounds.
No need. I got a hit on the face. Guy's a drug dealer. Rap sheet's a mile long. Look around for his stash.
And that means that the facial recognition software works instantly?
Pretty much. Listen, it's the future of 2013.
Holy!
Oh, hey, it's, laser pointer.
Yes, there's our bud.
Wait, don't impale me! I come in peace. Real original advice.
So he will actively try and hurt you, and if you let it stay on you too long, it will kill you. Oh, and then he can do this.
Yeah, this guy is, clearly able to hear Delson from 2 blocks away, so it's no wonder that he's trying to reason with him.
Yeah, and there he goes. I cannot keep up with that. I'm not even going to try.
Well, at least you can track him down.
I
mean, seriously.
Well,
as far as running from the cops goes, this is not the most useful superpower.
Don't be greedy.
Funny thing, man. Just before every shot, you could see the...
Well, I mean, we can't exactly follow him, but we can try and find out more about him, so let's go visit his nest.
So I was right. It is actively neon, not like lasers or light or anything.
Yeah, it's neon. Straight up neon.
A 1-2 punch like that, and all right, I'm here.
Take
Any
it
idea
easy.
what I
We've
should be
gotta
looking
find
for?
him. Just anything that might help.
Wait,
with
he
the
saw
little
that
snipers.
tiny-ass neon sign was dimming?
Well, one thing this place tells us is that our sniper is a sniperette.
Wait, what?
You should see this, Reg. It's like the girliest sniper's nest you've ever seen.
Not a bottle of piss anywhere.
I don't know. It's just girled up, girl stuff. Like
How can you
the name
expect to be
Brent
the master
into the
sniper
wall
if you haven't
with
even
girly
mastered
handwriting,
Girardi?
and it is definitely the best-smelling assassin.
Jane Eerie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, just send me photos of anything you think.
Like,
might
they were
help.
trying really hard to girly this place up without leaving... short of leaving a sign that says, "This sniper is actually a woman." Go figure.
Okay, I can see how you might think those are women's shoes.
Yeah, they're like size negative.
Looks like a pink hair dye.
Okay, those
Listen,
definitely-
it's not... those boots might not belong to a woman, it just might be a Metaton cosplayer. Come on.
Seriously? A serial killer who reads Jane Eyre?
Oh, totally. Jane Eyre is like the female Catcher in the Rye.
So,
Yep, that's how they explain Jane Eyre away.
Relax, I'm looking.
So there's one more interesting
I
thing.
guess this counts as interesting.
Face made out of neon.
This is this same trick they do in Watch
it's a
Dogs.
long shot, but maybe if I run this through the database...
Yeah, but this is better because it's pretty much the only instance of it. Also, if you go down there, you can actually take a look at the weird-ass perspective she used to
Light shows in our living room.
burn the neon into the streets in order to make that.
Like, I mean, especially if it points to her sniper's nest, you think she would,
Stop.
you know,
Seriously, just
not.
stop.
Like, that's not something you place in your sniper's nest to enjoy during a relaxing day of standing still and waiting for someone to come by.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a hit on the photo. Name's Brent Walker. One arrest 2 years ago for minor drug possession. Get this. Found dead 2 months
yeah, I
later in
felt
an
that.
alley. Cause of death? A single puncture wound of unknown origin through the chest. I'm sending you the address now.
Yeah, our girl's definitely got a thing against drug dealers.
So yeah, we have a lead on where
Though, man.
our
If she's
sniper
just killing drug dealers, then why do the news reports make it sound
was hanging out before the whole sniping thing.
anybody?
Yeah?
Well, you'd think the DUP would want people
And
to know
also,
the killings
according to the game,
that if
she
you're
only
not a
kills
drug
drug
dealer, you're
dealers.
not in danger. That'd sure bring the panic level
But
down.
the news has been making it sound like it's been just a random string of attacks.
Their job is to control the panic.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, their first job is to demonize the bioterrorists.
Mm-hmm.
Second job is to protect the innocent. Or is that a distant third behind keeping the peace?
Could go either way, to be honest.
Depends on if you're doing the good or the evil run.
Yep. Now, these are drug dealers. We can take care of them,
All right, I'm at the alley.
but because we're doing an evil dick run, we're not gonna do anything about the drug dealers, whatever.
A citizen to step up when they witness a crime in progress.
So now
So you're killing cops when you don't have to kill anybody,
Kill them, just rough them up.
and you're not killing anybody when you could be killing drug dealers.
Exactly.
That's some hand-wringing evil right there.
Wilson's a piece of shit, let me tell you. Now, they really want you to kill these guys, but I don't think they'll be... Either they won't be here when you leave, or they just really aren't into chasing you back in here.
Well, either way, they just sort of suck at it.
Yeah.
Damn good one too.
Yeah, well, don't forget she's a murderer, right? Pretty damn good one, too.
So, the camera bit, once you have taken a picture of one specific thing, Delson will want you to move on, so I don't think I actually take a picture of everything you can take a picture of.
You really shouldn't leave
I think
with candles out.
what they really want you to take a picture of is the center of that vortex of Brent. Yeah.
You gotta admit, girl makes a mean vortex.
And now they want you to take a picture of this over here.
And now we come to the highlight.
I don't know why they do that.
Well, this is all rather creepy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's full bore crazy.
Okay, so the girl stops off for takeout, comes here to sit with Neon Brent to tell him all about her day, while she chowders down.
And you know, Olaf's has a
Chowders
location on
down.
Alaskan Way. He's supposed to have one of the biggest neon signs in the city.
Hey, if I had neon powers and a Chowder Jones, that's where I'd hang. I am on my way.
So yeah, we'll end up doing that next video. But this video, we're going to devote the rest of it to some side quests, because I figure a better way to spend an entire video would be to do that thing that we will get a new power from.
Fair enough. I thought chowder was a New England thing.
I don't know enough about Seattle to say, well, maybe Seattle enjoys it too.
Did you get like an extra vent launch or something?
Yeah, the vent launches will actually fling us even higher into the air, which is good if you're trying to get some air, but it's sort of situational.
Why do you need to be evil to get it, though?
Yeah, who's this?
I don't know. Good gets healing by going through vents, which is far more useful.
Military's real involvement with the Empire City catastrophe?
Okay. Seems a random assignment there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you more about it.
Okay, so this set of side quests, you don't have to do them all at once, but you can if you want. They are a love letter to people who played the first two games, because they're just filled with like a ton of references and stuff.
Yeah,
that
I
you
saw
won't
that the
get.
name is Cole's Legacy, so I was kind of figuring, yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine the one dude he was just talking to is a recurring character.
No, but it is the brother of a recurring character.
So close enough.
Yeah.
But is it like a character who could optionally be dead?
No, not optionally, but yes, they are dead.
Ah, well then.
Alright, man, I'm here.
Obvious stand-in.
My editor has been
Yes, I'm going to say right now it is, people who have played the first two games will probably recognize the last name, Wolf. This is the villain from the second game's little brother. This was the Beast. The main villain was the Beast. They alluded to him at the end of the first game. So yeah, he sort of killed a lot of people. A lot. So you need to follow these fish stickers.
Sorry, the what?
Yeah, it's not exactly clear where you need to go the first time you're playing, so it's kind of weird. Luckily, I know where I'm going. But yeah, he was like, I put fish stickers up to show you the way to my dead drop, so that way people who don't know what the fish stickers are will just ignore the fish stickers, but you know what they are, so it's like, okay. That's a stretch, dude, come on.
Yeah, I mean, especially with all of the DUP guys around here, I'm assuming they aren't just sort of hanging out in the woods for their health.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it didn't work. The DUP's right here, in full force.
It's got a nice radius on it.
Yes, it does. That's not even the best karma bomb in the game.
That's just the first one. Of course it can't be the best.
Well, actually, the last one you get is the worst one, in my opinion. But we'll get to that when we get to it.
Well, yeah, after you run out of the decent ones. Oh, hello there, cat. You want to join me?
Hello, cat.
Cole's Gift.
Come on, then.
Lived or Just Beginning, by Raymond Wolfe. It's common knowledge that when Cole McGrath died, he not only cured the plague that was sweeping the world, but took every conduit with him to his grave. What we didn't...
So yeah, there you see the threes blinking, and...
Wait, okay, so the conduit gene disappeared for a year, and then reappeared in people who are clearly older than that.
Yeah, it's sort of like a puberty thing, I guess.
That's not how genes work.
I guess it's a puberty thing, I guess.
That's not how genes work.
Listen, if I learned anything from X-Men, superpowers appeared during puberty.
Well, yes, genes can express themselves for the first time during puberty, but they do not reappear during puberty. The cat is not amused.
Anyway, we have another audio log we have to find, and unfortunately, it's on top of the building, and you think you can climb the top outside, but no, because there's no grating on here, so you need to at least go in for a little bit.
Wait, why would the grating stop?
I don't know.
It seems like the opposite reason you have grating on the sides of your building.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. I guess that's just how Seattle does things. Anybody who lives in Seattle...
You want to kill yourself? Well, then you gotta climb up a few stories first.
Seattle, please tell me, is that how you do things? I would love to know.
Seattle. A great place to die. Guaranteed miserable weather, so you don't feel like it's a bad day for it.
Went for all of it. Even when they were driving all the needles in
We've lucked out with our trip to Seattle. It only rained 1 out of 2 days.
the headaches and the seizures. I believe the mission. I believe her. Augustine.
So this is the mole again, talking?
Yeah, that's the mole. And then Calamari's Revenge. I don't know how this one's evil, but the thing, it looks cool at least. Or at least it will when we're done.
Yeah, once again, I still don't really see how he's putting the little tiny bits of stickers on there.
My guess is tape. That's the only thing I can even remotely think would be plausible.
What? How come they didn't have that little cartoonish squid there, like on the actual stencil?
That would have been cool. Yeah, unfortunately, no.
Like, did they hire out like an actual graffiti artist to do the stencils?
I'm not sure. I'll look that up when we're done talking over this video, because now you've got me interested. Oh, and street musicians, fuck them.
You amuse me sometimes. He says with a cat in his lap.
Hi, you have reached the DUP helpline. Do you have a bioterrorist incident to report?
So, this is one of the district showdowns that you actually cannot just karma bomb your way to victory. Because, well, you'll see in a second.
We will send DUP troops immediately.
Yeah, all the district showdown is against a single helicopter.
Just one?
Just one. Well, I mean, to be fair, this is potentially the first time you've ever fought a helicopter, so.
Still, what is it with making helicopters boss battles?
Well, Metal Gear Solid had a really cool helicopter boss battle, so every game has to do it.
Well, Half-Life did as well. Don't forget Half-Life.
Yeah, Half-Life did too.
But that was only a boss battle because it took you forever to get an actual RPG. Like, once you had one, that bastard didn't last very long afterwards.
So yeah, next time, we will hunt down our sniper and get new power.